we're back, another AV Jam, and weeks and weeks and weeks to go. AV Jam admin put a tweet out there to get some great women of AV into our
Hey,
little podcast.
I'm here. I'm taking over. You stop that. You stop that. This is the AV Jam Takeover. Alesia Hendley, we're talking about some women in AV. Let's do it. Infocomm 2019. I am so excited to be here again in Orlando, Florida. This is the third year for me, so this is the second year in Orlando. And we are here with Alexis La Broi, and I am so excited. Welcome to the show. We're taking over the AV Jam. Too many guys, so we had to get some ladies running this show. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am good. Day one of the show was fabulous. Well, This is actually day one, but Day one yesterday. No, you're not in this. Get out of here. Get out of here. We're having a conversation.
See you guys.
Women only. Women only. Women only.
See you guys. Thanks, though.
These guys always interrupting, trying to take over something. This is our show. Anyways,
right.
Back to it. Yesterday was day one. How was it for you?
It was good. I love this show. I love coming and hanging out with all my buds.
Yep.
And seeing everybody in their AV fashion because you were fly
Yes, gotta have the AV fashion. Definitely gotta hit the show off right on a good note. Good. Yesterday was really interesting. A lot of panels, a lot of conversations, lots of hugs.
Yes.
I love the hugs.
Yes.
I love the hugs. So you said you love coming to the show, and of course it's always good getting together with everybody. But
it is.
What's the main reason you always come to Infocomm?
Well, part of the reason that I come is because obviously I want to see the technology.
Yeah.
I want to see the people. And I volunteer with VIXA.
Yep.
So I have a lot of volunteer duties
right.
when I come to the show. So.
And let's talk about those volunteer duties.
Yeah.
Is it the Women's Council, Diversity Council? Tell us. Tell me what's going on there.
Yeah. So this year's Women's Council, Christy Ricketts from Contemporary Research.
Yep. She's down in Dallas.
She's down in Dallas,
Texas. Yes.
She and I planned the breakfast this year, so we are so excited. Christine Shavink from Shure, the CEO of Shure, is going to be the keynote. And we're just so excited that we have somebody from the industry, a woman who's a CEO of one of the top manufacturers in our industry.
And that's
long
so
time
important.
manufacturer.
That's so important.
Yeah.
Seeing women CEOs at such a high stature of a company in this space is amazing and inspiring for me personally, especially, Shure. Everybody loves Shure.
Yes.
Get out of here. Everybody loves Shure. And it's like, that's something that I grew up on in the house of worship. Shure was the go-to mic. So that's all we use. So seeing a woman own that company and own that space, it's beyond amazing. So I can't wait for the breakfast. I hear there's going to be a red carpet there.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I guess we'll have
I don't know about the red carpet, but there are some surprises. We have some awards for people who have helped plan events throughout the country, throughout the globe. We have local groups all over the world, you know. So we're going to recognize some of the volunteers at the breakfast. And this is a labor of love. Yeah. And we want to keep people engaged. Right. And we're going to be giving out some cool little things.
Exciting. Yeah. I'm just happy to be a part of it all. You know, I'm a part of the group in Houston. Yeah. And just being able to contribute any way I can, it keeps me active, you know, and it keeps me inspired because a lot of women within our group are older than me, which is cool, and I get to pull on them for a lot of experience and knowledge, and it all just comes together full circle. So I'm looking forward to the breakfast. And I'm going to be on time this year.
Okay, good. Good. You might have to go to bed early tonight just to get there on time.
I'm going to have to take a little nap or something, but I'm going to be on time.
We were just, I was just in a breakfast this morning, and one of the things that was brought up was, why is the Women's Council so, why is everybody so engaged? And it's one of it's the fastest growing council. Yeah. And there's more, I think there are more people that are involved in the Women's Council than any of the other councils.
Yeah, it's a huge council.
So, we said, well, first of all, the reason is we're women, and that's how we do it. Yes. Number two, we're fabulous. Yes. Number three, we're motivated, you know, and, we support each other. And already at the show just opened 20 minutes ago. And already at the show, I've had a couple of women come to me and ask about career opportunities. Do you know anybody who knows somebody? And that's how we help each other, support each other, how we find jobs. And yes, absolutely.
So it's. Can you get out of here, please? Stop interrupting us. Get us some coffee. How about that?
I think I need to put these away, maybe.
Yes. Go get us some coffee. Thank you.
How are you doing in the show so far? What are you thinking?
I am doing good.
Yeah.
My job at this show is to let everybody know how cool this industry is.
Good.
That's what I love doing, just spreading my passion about this industry and all the cool technology, but also the people, like how responsive the people are. There's so many awesome people in this industry who have took me under their wing and kind of just guided me and helped me along the way, just giving me advice. People don't know how valuable that can be, just some sound advice. It could lead to such a huge decision along the journey. So I'm continuously growing, and that's the reason why I come to the show. Plant seeds, meet new people, rekindle the relationships that I already have, because this is like the one show where you get to meet everybody, that one time, once a year. I can't miss it. Ever since I've came from that first year, I've been coming back every year, so it's awesome.
Well, every time I see you, every year since the first year, you come back and you're more rock star than the last time.
Yeah, growing, definitely. My first year, nobody knew who I was. Second year, I spoke twice. Yeah. This year, I'm speaking 3 times on some pretty big stages. And,
that's great.
With some pretty meaningful conversations, like the diversity panel yesterday. I think it was very thought-provoking. We got a lot of people at least thinking about that unconscious bias, and that meant a lot to me. So I'm just grinding it out.
That's good.
Grinding it out. Keep keeping the momentum going.
Yeah.
So what else you got planned for the next few days?
Oh man, just meeting people. I've carved out time to walk around the show and go to some of the booths. See as much as I possibly can.
Right.
And it feels like 3 days is a long time, but it's really a short time.
It goes by so fast.
Yeah, it goes by fast. And the women's breakfast, like I mentioned. This just trying to be everywhere at one time.
Right. Yeah. That's always an art, right? Trying to be everywhere at one time. I haven't mastered it yet.
Yeah.
But one question I've personally always wanted to ask you, is if you could give a piece of advice to not necessarily young women, but women in general about how getting involved in tech and specifically Infocomm and AV, what would be your advice?
I think I would. Thanks.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yay! You really found coffee. All right, knock it out.
I think I would tell them to just try.
Yeah.
Just try. I mean, we're doing everything that we can, right, to make sure people know about our industry.
Right.
I mean, that is probably going to be our life's work.
Right.
Is to just make sure that women, young people, people of color, know about this industry.
Yeah.
Anybody who's interested in technology, anybody who's creative, this is a way to go.
Definitely.
And, trying to be more purposeful about directing people to our industry is what I've done. So I would tell people, tell women, just try,
Right.
Even if it's something that you don't know, if you're interested, someone will teach you.
Yeah.
You don't have to know everything.
Yeah.
You have to know who your resources are, who you can pull things that you need to be able to handle a project.
Right.
You don't have to know everything.
And would you say the starting point for somebody new to the industry and new to the show is to start with the VIXO Women's Council?
You can, because you'll find somebody who can point you in the right direction. For sure.
That was a starting point for me as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where I met you, Megan, everybody, Corey Schaefer, so that was an initial reason to
absolutely
go and check it out for sure. So there's so many powerful women in one space at one time. And it's just like so much knowledge. It's like, you just see like soaking in all this like awesome women power. You know?
Yeah, it's amazing. And the other thing that I really love about the Women's Council is that it's not just women who are members of the council. Yeah. It's inclusive. It's for everybody. So, there are men in the council. There are trans women in the council. Yeah. So if you're interested, come on out.
Yeah, I agree. And that's something that was interesting to me because women, we're always supporting men in some form or fashion. You know, I don't want to say they own the space because we definitely have a footprint as well. But, you know, they are the dominant in the situation. You know, they're the minority in the situation. So when you see the men sitting in on the breakfast supporting us, that just shows strength in numbers and not being sexist or biased or anything. Everybody's coming together for a greater good. And that's another thing. I've learned a lot of like knowledge and got some advice from men at the women's breakfast as well about, you know, how to move forward in a career path, where they see me in the future, what do they think about, you know, how I grow and things like that.
They'll give you a different idea maybe that you didn't think about before.
Exactly. So it's going to be a good show. It's going to be a great show. Yeah. I'm excited because Thursday I'm doing center stage again for 2 years in a row.
Oh, very nice.
The only person that hit center stage twice in a row. So I'm excited about that. Shout out to Kirsten Nelson. She's awesome, and I just want to say this has been an awesome episode of AV Jam because you know why? We took it over, and that's what it's about.
That's right.
Letting the ladies in here, getting these guys out, and just talking about the awesome stuff we're doing. So I appreciate your time this morning.
Thanks for the opportunity.
Let's go have a good show.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thanks.